He's a singer, songwriter, and musician who's been a staple of the Las Vegas music scene since the 90s. When he's not performing, he's creating and expanding his business ventures in more ways than I can keep track of. Please welcome Shawn Eiferman.
Find out what you love, right? I mean, I've been really, really fortunate on the musical side of my endeavors. It started 35 years ago. Since I was 15 years old, I've been making a living butchering songs. Wherever there's a bar and a place to plug in some stuff. I just got really, really lucky / fortunate. And it's, comes with hard work. And so I got to sing with Prince. And of course, because of the song, he started play that funky music, White Boy. And the band kicks it. It was just the most epic thing ever. Eddie Murphy was sitting in a booth, 15 feet from the stage right there. And so, of course, I was like, sexual chocolate. And, so the highlight of singing with Prince is I also made Eddie Murphy laugh. So it was just one of those like next level out of body experiences, just unbelievable. It was the best. That was the best. That's the highlight of my whole music career. Like that was nuts. All my favorite family vacations were road trips in that RV with my kids. And so out of nowhere, when COVID hit, we poured gasoline on that fire, and I now have 14 RVs. Some of them we're customizing and renovating and flipping for sale, and some of them are in a rental fleet. But yeah, the Freebird RV fleet, that's something I've always loved to do. Road trips have always been like fun, it's a cool thing. And so we're now in the road trip business. As I tell my fellow musician, entertainer people that you got to meet different, better people and read different, better books. It's everything. The people that you meet and the books you read will change your life. You don't have to worry about what to do. You'll figure out a way how to do it by those two things. They'll just kind of present themselves. I really believe in that whole balance in all things. It's a shift, I think, a paradigm shift of I could be a musician or I could be in the music business. And I don't know what happened. Quite frankly, it was probably somebody I met or a book I read. But I decided a long time ago to be in the music business. I didn't mind bands I was in or myself being thought of as a product. Whatever it took to be able to balance my creative life with a business model. I created an LLC a few years back that is just solutions for working musicians. So the average guitar stand is this big clunky thing that you got to take with you to a gig, and it falls apart. And there's some challenges that come along with just a guitar stand, whether you're a bass player, a guitar player, et cetera, et cetera. So I thought, man, why isn't there a guitar out there? Wait for it, where the stand is built into the guitar, collaborating with those people. Understanding how other people write songs, figuring out why a drummer plays what a drummer would want to play in a song versus what's best for the song. Like there's a whole bunch of things that you just can't. It's empathy, I guess. It's treat everybody how you want to be treated is an interesting way to look at your musical endeavors, because part of collaborating is the audience, and until you put yourself in the seat of that person out there, you can't really make a living out of this. You can't do it at a certain level. You have to make it about them. What COVID, I believe, globally is going to produce is the time and the energy and the passion of the average creative person has now been kind of massaged into this, well, what do I want to do? I think there's going to be poetry, books, music. I think the films that are going to come out, some of the scripts, the stuff that's going to come out of this shutdown will be a renaissance. I think some of the paintings we're going to see, and that there's going to be an artistic explosion.